When the beats stopped, the verdict came down. One of hip-hop's biggest moguls now behind bars. This is the story of how Sean Diddy Combs fell, and what the court record really says. For decades, Sean Diddy Combs built an empire: music, fashion, wealth. But in late 2024, federal prosecutors unsealed a sweeping indictment charging him with sex trafficking, racketeering, and transporting people for prostitution across state lines. What followed was a legal battle that gripped headlines globally and ended in a divided verdict that sent shockwaves through the industry. Here's the verified timeline, the evidence the court heard, and how the jurors reached their decision. On September 16, 2024, Diddy was arrested in New York after federal agents unsealed a criminal indictment. The indictment accused him of leading a decades-long criminal enterprise: racketeering, sex trafficking by force, fraud, coercion, and transporting individuals across state lines for prostitution, involving former partners and alleged sex workers. According to prosecutors, the alleged abuses spanned from roughly 2004 to 2024. He was denied bail. The court described him as a potential flight risk with resources and influence. In court, Diddy pleaded not guilty to all charges. His legal team denied all wrongdoing, calling it consensual and defaming. The trial formally began May 5, 2025, in a Manhattan federal court. Prosecutors presented witness testimonies from former girlfriends, including singer Cassie Ventura, who alleged years of physical, sexual, and psychological abuse. Prosecutors used surveillance footage and including alleged 2016 video of assault to support claims of coercion and violence. The defendants denied the allegations. Their attorneys argued the encounters were consensual and condemned the charges as exaggerated. The case involved complex legal arguments over definitions: transportation for prostitution versus sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, a distinction central to the trial. On July 2, 2025, after 3 days of deliberation, the jury returned a split verdict. Diddy was acquitted on the most serious charges: racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. But he was found guilty on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, related to alleged acts involving 2 former partners. On October 3, 2025, a judge sentenced him to 4 years and 2 months in federal prison, fined him $500,000, plus 5 years of supervised release. The verdict ignited public debate. Critics argue the transportation conviction reflects systemic flaws in how consent and coercion are judged. Supporters assert the court applied the law as written. The court has spoken, but the story doesn't end here. With dozens of civil lawsuits still pending, and dozens more accusers not called to testify, many ask, did justice truly unfold? Or did power reshape the outcome? If you want more dark animated crime documentaries, subscribe, because the next case might be even